दया कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं अब तो कर दे दया कृष्णा तुझको ही ढूंढा किया तुझको ही ढूंढा किया कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं अब तो कर दे दया कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं अब तो कर दे दया हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे कौन हूँ मैं कहाँ से आया कहाँ है मुझको जाना कौन हूँ मैं कहाँ से आया कहाँ है मुझको जाना कृष्ण तेरे चरणों में जो आया जीवन को पहचाना तेरे चरणों में जो आया जीवन को पहचाना जीवन को पहचाना जीवन को माया में मन सदा ही भटका मन से चलना गया माया में मन सदा ही भटका मन से चलना गया तुझको ढूंढा किया तुझको ढूंढा किया कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारा अब तो कर दे गया कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं अब तो सभी बोली जो चलाओ हो हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे हरे जीवन पथ पर मैं चल पड़ा हूँ टूट चुका हूँ भगवान हाँ टूट चुका हूँ भगवान मैं हाँ टूट चुका हूँ भगवान तुझ पर अर्पण, हाँ जीवन तुझ पर अर्पण, हाँ जीवन तुझ पर अर्पण। माया हटा ले माधव बचा ले, जला दे मन का दिया। माया हटा ले माधव बचा ले, जला दे मन का दिया। लाखों लाखों जन्मों जन्मों तुझको ढूंढा किया। लाखों लाखों जन्मों जन्मों तुझको ढूंढा किया। कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं, अब तो कर दे दया। कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओ कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं, अब तो कर दे दया। कृष्णा कृष्णा मैं तो पुकारूं, अब तो कर दे दया। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा गौर हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद, हरि केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल, केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल। हरि मुकुंद माधव गोविंद, हरि केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल, केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम Hare हरि बोल। श्याम बनवारी, ओ मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी, ओ गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी, मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी, गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी, मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी, गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी, गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी, गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी, गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी, सिर मोर का, मेरे चित चोर का, मुकुट सिर मोर का, मेरे चित चोर का, दो नैना नैना नैना, दो नैना नैना नैना, दो नैना सरगा। की जय जय जय,
राधा कुंड वाली की जय जय जय,
बोलो राधा कुंड वाली की जय जय जय,
राधा कुंड वाली की जय जय जय।
सुन बरसाने वाली गुलाम तेरो बनवारी,
सुन बरसाने वाले पुजारी तेरो बनवारी। न चलना ऐसी गा दो। राधा राधा हो मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। हो मन खारो खारो यमुना जी रो पानी लागे,
मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी
रानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जी रो हो मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जी रो पानी लागे,
मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो
खारो यमुना जी रो पानी
पानी लागे,
ओ जमुना जी तो कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी,
जमुना जी तो कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी,
हो यमुना जी तो कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी।
ओ जमुना जी तो कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी,
हो वृंदावन में धूम मचा रे, वृंदावन में धूम मचा बरसाने की चोरी, हो बरसाने की चोरी। विश्व भान राजोरी जय हो, विश्व भान की चोरी। राजधानी लागे, महारानी लागे। ओ मन खारो खारो यमुना जी रो पानी लागे, मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जी रो पानी लागे। ओ काना लिख मुरली में तेरे गुण में बारंबार, काना लिख मुरली में तेरे सुमरे
बारंबार,
ओ काना लिख मुरली में तेरे सुमरे बारंबार, काना लिख मुरली में तेरे सुमरे बारंबार। कोटि रूप धरे मनमोहन को ना पावे पार, कोटि रूप धरे मनमोहन
तो न पारे पार,
को रूप रंग की रचनी,
रूप रंग की रचनी,
राजधानी लागे, राजधानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जी रो पानी लागे, मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे,
महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो यमुना जी को पानी लागे,
ओ राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठो या, राधा राधा बोलो प्रेम से। ओ राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठो या, राधा राधा नाम रटत है
जो नर आठो याम,
जिनकी बाधा दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम, जिनकी बाधा दूर करत है
है राधा राधा नाम,
ओ राधा नाम में सफल, राधा नाम में सफल जिंदगानी लागे, जिंदगानी लागे। मन खारो खारो यमुना जी को पानी लागे, मीठे रस से भरोनी
महारानी लागे, महारानी लागे। कारो यमुना जी को पानी लागे,
ओ मीठे रस से भरोनी राधा रानी लागे। राधा विनोद बिहारी राधा गोपीनाथ जी राधा गोविंद देव जी राधा गोकुलानंद जी जय राधे राधे श्री राधे 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 राधे
I told yesterday, Nalini Didi, so soft, so nice. And these boys are so violent. They are rough like storm. बैठ जाओ. राधे झूलन पधारो, झूले आए बदरा. झूलन आ गए.
राधे झूलन पधारो, झुक आए भदरा.
झुके आए बदरा, घिरे आए बदरा.
झुक आए भदरा, गिर आए बदरा.
ओ प्यारी झूलन पधारो, झुके आए बदरा.
प्यारी झूलन पधारो, झुक आए बदरा.
ओ राधे झूलन पधारो, झुके आए बदरा. झूलन पधारो, झुके आए बदरा. ऐसो मान नहीं कीजे हत, छोड़ो रियली.
ऐसो मान नहीं कीजे हत, छोड़ो रियली.
ऐसो मान नहीं कीजो हत, छोड़ो रियली.
ऐसो मान नहीं कीजो हत, जोड़ो रियली.
ओ तुम तो परम सयानी, वृषभान की धनी. तुम तो परम सयानी, वृषभान की धनी. ओ तुम तो परम सयानी, वृषभान की धनी. तुम तो परम सयानी, वृषभान की धनी. ओ राधे झूलन पधारो, झुके आए बदरा. राधे झूलन पधारो, झुके आए बदरा. बहुत फास्ट हो जाता है. साजो सोला श्रृंगार डारो, नैनन कजरा.
साजो सोला श्रृंगार डारो, नैनन कजरा.
साजो सोला श्रृंगार डारो, नैनन कजरा. साजो सोला
श्रृंगार डारो, नैनन कजरा.
ओ पहरो पंच रंग साड़ी, ओढ़ श्याम चदरा.
पहरो पंच रंग साड़ी, ओढ़ श्याम चदरा.
पहरो पंच रंग साड़ी, ओढ़ श्याम चदरा.
पहरो पंच रंग साड़ी, ओढ़ श्याम चंद्रा.
तेरो रसिका प्रीतम मग, जोड़त खड़ो.
तेरो रसिका प्रीतम मग, जोड़त
खड़ो. ओ तेरो रसिका प्रीतम मग, जोड़त खड़ो. तेरो
रसिका प्रीतम हत, छोड़त करो.
राधे जहाँ पग धरो, श्याम नैन धरो.
राधे जहाँ पग धरो, श्याम नैन धरो.
ओ राधे जहाँ पग धरो, श्याम नैन धरो.
राधे जहाँ पग धरो, श्याम नैन धरो.
डारी रेशम गोरी जापे, झूले राधा गोरी.
रेशम डोरी जापे, झूले राधा गोरी.
जाकी भैया गोरी गोरी, पैरे हाथन गजरा. जाकी भैया गोरी गोरी, पैरे हाथन गजरा. ओ राधे झूलन पधारो, झुके आए बदरा. राधे झूलन झुके आए बदरा, घिरे आए बदरा. झुके आए बदरा, घिरे
आए बदरा.
राधे झूलन पधारो, झुके आए
झूलन पधारो झुक आए बदरा।
ओ प्यारी झूलन पधारो झुक आए बदरा।
राधे झूलन पधारो झुक आए बदरा।
वही अफ्रीका
अफ्रीकन ले लो।
तू भेद बता दे काना तेरा रंग काला। तू भेद बता दे काना तेरा रंग काला। तू काला होकर भी जग से निराला। तू काला होकर भी
जग से निराला
तू भेद बता दे काना तेरा रंग काला। तू भेद
बता दे काना
तू काला होकर भी जग से निराला। तू काला होकर भी
जग से निराला क्यों।
मैंने काली रात में जन्म लियो।
मैंने काली रात
होकर काली गैया का दूध पियो।
और काली गैया को दूध पियो।
मेरी ओ मेरी ओ मेरी कमली का रंग काला इसलिए काला हूँ। मेरी कमली का रंग काला इसीलिए काला। और तू भेद बता दे काना तेरा रंग काला। तू भेद बता दे
काला तेरा रंग काला क्यों।
मैं कालिदा में कूद पड़ो।
मैं काली नाग में कूद पड़ो।
और काली नाग को नथ डालो।
और काली नाग पे नृत्य कियो।
फन फन पे नृत्य कियो इसीलिए काला हो।
नृत्य कियो
इसीलिए काला हो। तू भेद बता दे काना तेरा रंग काला। तू भेद बता दे काना। तेरी गोरख मटकी काली है। तेरी
गोरख मटकी काली है।
मन की तू अति काली है। सखी
मन की तू अधिकारी है।
तेरी चुनरी का रंग काला इसीलिए काला। जो तेरी चुनरी का रंग काला इसीलिए काला। और तेरी चुनरी का रंग काला इसीलिए काला। तेरी चुनरी
का रंग काला इसलिए काला हो।
सखी नैनों में गजरा लगाती है।
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 और नैनों में मुझे बसाती है।
और नैनों में मुझे बताती है।
तेरे गजरे का रंग काला इसीलिए काला। तेरे गजरे का रंग काला
इसलिए काला हो।
तू भेद बता दे काना तेरा रंग काला। भेद बता दे
काला तेरा रंग काला क्यों।
तू काला होकर भी जग से निराला। तू काला हो
कर भी जग से निराला।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा चलो बोलो श्री राधा रानी की जय। बहुत हो गया नाचना बैठ जाओ अभी कथा सुनो। पूछ रहे थे
चक्षुरुमिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमोऽयं विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायणाय इति नामिने। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य कृपाय कविता यामर्यादरक्षति वैष्णवानां कृपावालं माधवप्रेष्ठकामी श्रीभक्तिदाम्बरतिम्मशाय नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम
What's it in the back?
राम राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I would like to offer my humble Dandavat pranams unto the lotus feet of my beloved spiritual masters, beginning with Nitya Lila Parishta Om Vishnupad, Ashtotara Sata Shri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, in the same way unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master Nitya Lila Parishta Om Vishnupad, Ashtotara Sata Shri Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and unto my beloved Shiksha Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj, who is mercifully present here today. So, on his order, I will try to repeat something what I've heard, and I have not prepared anything also, but we've just spent 4 wonderful days in association of Sadhu Sangha with Guru Maharaj, in inspiration with all devotees here. So we will just repeat what we've heard so far, because as we all know, when we come back, it's very difficult to actually apply that what we have heard into our lives at home. So the glories of Sadhu Sangha is that whenever they come, we feel so much inspiration and so much motivation in our sadhana. When we're here, we're having Mangalarti, we're waking up, then we have beautiful japa walk, then when we come back, prasad is ready. In this way, a whole schedule is there, like fully immersed in this Sadhu Sangha, in this spiritual life. And the purpose of retreat, in my eyes, is to not only live that whilst we are here, but also to take this home and try to practice that as home as well. Because that's actually the meaning of Krishna consciousness. I don't remember, one devotee who was also speaking also said that actually the meaning of Krishna consciousness. Also, Guru Maharaj mentions that all over again and again, that Krishna, what is the meaning of being Krishna consciousness? What is the meaning of bhakti itself? So, we have a consciousness. Guru Maharaj always says, like, our consciousness is special because also animals have consciousness, but it's like, how you say, it's degraded. Can you say like that? So only in this human life form, it's actually possible to attain a higher goal. And Gurudev always says, although we are part and parcel of the Lord, although we are very, very small part and parcel of the Lord, but still, although we are so small, we have this this Shakti to actually go for a very, very high goal. Srila Gurudev always used to say, what is our goal? Everyone knows? Radha Dasyam, yes, such a high goal. And we're such small parts of the Lord, but still this Jiva has this Shakti to attain such a high goal. So, yes, and how can we attain that goal? Because now this is very, very far. If we hear those pastimes of the Lord, it's very nice to hear that, very sweet. How Krishna lifted Govardhan, Guru Maharaj was explaining how he defeated Kaliya, how he is performing his sweet pastimes with the gopis. That is very, very relishing to hear. But this is very far for us now, or at least for me. At least for myself, this is very far. So Gurudev always says, we have to grasp what is here now. So Krishna, these pastimes, we cannot relate to that because Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. We cannot lift Govardhan hill. We can also not dance on the hoods of Kaliya. So what is more inspiring for us is to hear and remember our acharyas, the lives of the Vaishnavas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Lila, because they are setting this perfect conduct, this perfect example on how to practice devotional life. Obviously, we cannot follow that, but that is inspiration, so much inspiration for us on how to, follow that. And so now I'm speaking a lot about inspiration, but where does this inspiration come from? Because when I'm just sitting at home, I'm not feeling any inspiration. So where does this inspiration come from? Guru Maharaj always says life comes from life. In the same way, also inspiration comes from inspiration. Only those pure devotees who have this inspiration in their heart and who have Krishna in their heart can actually give Krishna. So what's the purpose, as we've also heard the past days, is to, whenever we get the chance, come to sadhu, grasp the sadhu sangha, take as much as we can, hold that. Guru gives us the container in which we can hold what he actually wants to give us. We ourselves do not have any capacity to hold what he is giving or what he wants to give. There's also one beautiful pastime where which Guru Maharaj also spoke a few times already. It's about a king, and one day this king was feeling in a very, very good mood, and he started saying, "Oh, all my folks, come tomorrow, come here, and I will give you all my wealth. I will give out freely. Just have to come, and then as much as you can carry, I will give to you." So the next day, all the people came and were standing in front of the king, and the king was just distributing jewels, gold, silver, everything what he had, because he was in this general mood. But everyone came to take that, but there was one person standing in the back, and he was just observing, just watching. And the king called him and said, "Why are you standing there? Today is a very great day, a lucky day. You should come and also take this gold. I will give it to you." And that person said, "Oh, king, I would like to come, but I don't even have a container to receive this gold from you." And the king looked at him and said, "No problem, I will give you everything." He told to his servant, "Give this as big container as he wants, and then you can take all this gold." So Guru Maharaj said, this is actually our situation. We are that person standing far away, and Guru and Mahaprabhu are standing there, want to give out their wealth, they want to give out Krishna Prem. But in this situation, we're not even able to hold that. Even if they would like to give it to us, we cannot hold it. So first of all, this container needs to be given, and that's what we're actually doing here. strengthening our bhakti, practicing more and more, applying what we are hearing, not only hearing, one ear in, one ear out, but actually one ear in and then down into the heart. Yes. So this is glories of Sadhu Sangha. We are very blessed that Guru Maharaj is coming so often, or that he's giving these retreats so regularly. In this way, this is like a very great constant in our life, and we can have certainty that at least in these retreats, at least for Vrindavan Parikrama, for Navadvip Parikrama, we have this opportunity to recharge our batteries, what is so important. Shri Gaura Premanandi, Vanshakar Padrupaschar Kripasindhu Sapatitam Bhavantu Vaishnavibhyo Namo.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Mukum Karochi Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Jatkripatamam Vande Sri Guru Ninatarinim Vanchakapatruvescha Kripasindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasari Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So before speaking, I would like to offer my humble obeisances at the lotus feet of my Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, the whole Rupa Nuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, Sri Bhakti Vedanta Siddhanti Maharaj, and everyone here. I'm not shy, I'm just embarrassed. Because, you only recognize a fool once they open their mouth. So I'm here. I'm very impressed to see how Siddhanti Maharaj is training all the devotees here, the young girls, very eloquent speaking, and so much Siddhanta. I just feel really embarrassed, but very impressed at the same time. Just grateful to be here, and Siddhanti Maharaj has been speaking a lot about correction, chastisement is compassion, isn't it? I don't know what to say, but is very just very nice to hear, because in our life, in spiritual life or in normal life, there's always things happening to us that will come across like negativity or like chastisement, and it's easy to become overwhelmed by that or react according to my ego, like, why are they saying this? I'm doing this already, they don't understand me. But Maharaj has been given many examples from Krishna Lila, from Shastra, how important this is for us to progress, and actually for this Krishna consciousness and the pure teachings to continue. Because if we don't get corrected, if we don't, then we can just whimsically behave according to my misunderstanding, my material intelligence, and then this path of bhakti will become contaminated, and it will ultimately get lost. So, I found that very inspiring, and I pray that I actually will be able to take this into my heart, everything that, all the Harikatha that we hear, like it's been said already many times, by the different speakers, how important it is not to just listen and let it go out the other ear, but actually take it in. And my Gurudev used to say that if you listen to Harikatha, how can it come into your heart? It's by giving respects to the speaker, giving respects to everyone listening, to the organizers, to the place itself. So yeah, I just like to take this opportunity and Dandavat pranams everybody, and yeah, very well.
Thankful to have you here. Please come every time. Manjari ki. Nandini, what's your?
Oh no.
Now you don't have to go back.
Omagyanatimirandasya kinangina shalakaya Chakshurumilitamina tasma Shri Guruve Namaha Namayom Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayani Namine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So yeah, it was quite easy to pass the mic on to me because I was sat next to Manju. But anyhow, it is good to speak something, even if I have not prepared anything or I don't feel qualified. I feel so unqualified in many ways, but this is the only way to learn and to come out of my own shell. Because my Shri Gurudev, I read that he said, it is very important for people to speak something of what they've actually heard. Any realizations, because these can sometimes dissolve in the opposite direction, and all that nectar that you've collected can kind of evaporate, and it's almost like starting again. So it is good to speak, and I think today a few people have, like Jayashree, Dini and Manju, have spoken about how to allow this katha to enter the heart, and for some, that could take years, decades, lifetimes, and I think for myself it will take so long, but I'm in the process. Everybody's in the process. We are like children at school, learning to take everything in. Taking like small baby steps. Everyone's at different levels, and there is a story. I was reminded of a story. There was a king, I think, called Vikramaditya. If you read this story, you can find it in the Essence of All Advice, that he had, I think there was 9 assistants that he had. And then a madman comes along and he has... What's the name? Oh, right, okay. So then a madman comes along and then he has a skull, and then he says, I want to know if this skull is from a foolish person or an intelligent person. And is there anybody in your court that would know the answer to this? And somebody comes forward, I think his name is Kalidas? Kalidas comes forward and he said, oh yeah, I can answer that. And then he gets like some like bamboo straw, and then he puts it through one of the ears, and then it comes out. And he said the answer is simple, that if the straw goes in and doesn't come out the ear, then it's from an intelligent person. And if the straw goes in and then it comes out, it's from a foolish person. So that kind of relates to how this katha, can enter one ear and go out. So it's not actually entering the heart. But we can pray to the Vaishnavas if it's not sitting. Because sometimes we're absorbing, like I've had many experiences where I'm listening to katha the whole day, but it's like an overload, like info overload, and I'm like, it's too much. Because in this Kali Yuga, our minds are very, very strong. The mind is like the wind. there are so many blockages, so many things in the heart where this kata is not able to sit. So we can, in that moment, pray to the Vaishnavas and pray to the acharyas that, oh please, even if it's not today, but at least let that kata sit. Because when you go to school, you may not like maths, you may not like science, but by doing your homework, by following the process that your teachers have set you, you know that you're in the process, and you know that one day you will retain this information. You know that one day it will come. Even in an unexpected moment, you will think, I've been kind of monitoring how much I've learned by keeping some diary or something, but some of this information comes to you when you don't expect. And then you can judge really how much you've learned, how much you've collected, and how much you're progressing. So I just wanted to say that, and also that I just feel so grateful, and I'm just really just wowed by the devotees that organize this retreat twice a year, and everyone who's in the team, in the Seva team, whether they're in the kitchen cooking, kirtaniyas, totally, and they're just I don't know how they're working their socks off, but they still come out looking fresh, no complaints whatsoever, and they're just going, they put so much hard work into it all, and everybody, and it's just so nice to have everyone gather together and just do bhakti together, and come away from your homes, your workplaces, just to be here, and Maharaj also for encouraging everyone to come and encouraging the young generation to come forward and really put effort in. And I really like how he picks these really interesting topics, like seminar style, where everyone gets to do some like group work and really think on the spot, and like the
I wanted to do one group activity.
yeah. Yes.
Everything postponed to
But I really like this idea, because it's almost like being at school where you have to use your brain, but you're using your brain in the right way in spiritual topics. So correction, and what was the other one? The higher taste topic from last time. I think that's really nice, because everyone can try and use their brain, and sometimes I cannot use my brain, but it's really nice, Maharaj. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, and forgive me for any of my fancies, mistakes along the way. We're all like one family and in this process together. So I just want to say thank you.
I'm just a guest here. Everything organized by Premanandi and Vijay. They do hard work, they organize, they take money, payments, arranging, grocery, all that stuff. It's very hard, it's not that easy. It's easy to say, but it's so difficult to organize this. On the top of that, I have different nature, you may have different nature, so dealing with so many natures together is so difficult. I know, it's so difficult. Anyhow, I'm grateful and thanking again and again. Just want to give them inspiration. Never become hopeless, no matter what happens. We'll continue doing this retreat forever here. Nandini? Spaika? No? Why not? Because now you wedded?
No. Because I still am a little overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
I can do it December.
December. You need so many months to prepare. Acha. Pran Prabhu. Pran. Just speak few minutes. उधर से ही बोल दो माइक लेकर.
किस विषय के बारे में महाराज?
Anything. The essence of retreat, thinking, whatever.
अच्छा.
We are closing, na? We are
अच्छा,
closing.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. Good?
It's okay. I don't know what they do.
गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Firstly, I offer my most humble respectful obeisances to our beloved Shri Gurudev Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Satsmat Shri Bhaktivedanta Shri Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Secondly, I offer my most humble respectful obeisances to our Sri Rupanand Guru Varga. And thirdly, my most humble respectful obeisances to all the assembled devotees who have attended this retreat, headed by Pujapad Bhaktivedanta Siddhanta Maharaj. Yes, so we are now on the final day of this retreat, in the closing hours, and all the devotees here have, throughout the previous days, spoken about their realizations, about their the subject which they took from the Harikatha. And looking back on these 5 days, these are 5 glorious festival days actually. Because we are now, in these 5 days, we have been together, and it was like a whole festival. Like if you are in Navdeep Parikram, you are with all the devotees, you're bundling all your energies, your whole battery is getting charged. Also like in Braj Mandal or India tour also, and this is also like that, a festival which devotees come together, and we inspire, we help, motivate each other. Our battery gets charged for we get the dosage for the next, up till the next festival. And yesterday, or the day before, I mentioned about how time is a very essential thing, that we should not let it go to waste. Shri Gurudev always would spoke about that. But another point Shri Gurudev would always tell is that when we are on this path of bhakti, and we are doing it for a couple of years, having some experience, we might think that, oh, I'm already there. I am the best at doing this, at speaking or cooking or anything, and we might develop some pride in our heart. And Gurudev would always remember us that you should not think that it's you who are doing. It is by the mercy of Gurudev, Vaishnavas, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, that you are able to do this. It's not you. Whatever you are doing, it is by the mercy of Gurudev, of the Vaishnavas. And whatever respect or appreciation we get, we are ought to take it, but offer it to Gurudev. And he offers this to his Gurudev. There is also there are in the scriptures, there are so many stories that Shri Krishna himself is breaking the pride of, like Bhim, he's breaking the pride of Bhim, breaking the pride of Arjun, of all the Pandavas after the war. When the war was over, Arjun thought, I have killed so many great warriors. Bhim said, no, I did so many great things. Then Shri Krishna said, okay, let's go, let's see who has done the best. So then they went from Kurukshetra to a nearby place, and there was a big stick and a head on it. The head was the head of Barbarik, the grandson of Bhim, and he was a witness of the whole Mahabharata war. And he, before the war, Shri Krishna beheaded him, put him on a stick there to be a sakshi, a witness for the whole war. And he asked to Barbarik, hey Barbarik, you have seen the whole Mahabharata war. Can you tell me who's the best warrior? Yes, thank you. Right? And then he said, yeah, sometimes I saw Arjun doing good, sometimes I saw Bhim doing good, but when Arjun shot that arrow and it pierced his opponent, I saw not the arrow, I saw Sudarshan Chakra. When Bhim, when he took the Gada and he killed his opponent, I did not see the Gada, I saw Sudarshan Chakra. So every way where someone was killed or defeated, I saw Sudarshan Chakra, Sudarshan Chakra, Sudarshan Chakra. So here, Barbaric is explaining that everything which the Pandavas did on the battlefield, it was not their own doing. They were the soldiers following instruction of Krishna. They were doing what Krishna told them to do. So in the same way, we are also instruments. We have this mercy we got from Srila Gurudev, our Guru Parampara. They have done so many hard works, our acharyas, previous acharyas, to establish all this Krishna consciousness into the West also, like Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the savior of the Western world. Without him, I don't know where we would be. So my point, what I'm trying to make is that we should not forget that we are grateful to our Gurudev, Vaishnavas, our Guru Parampara, and whatever affection or respect or admiration, something which we get, we are bound to not take it for ourselves, but offer it to Gurudev, to the Guru Parampara. So in this way, you can keep on doing your Shiva without getting in a loophole. And in this way, if you remember that we are not the doer, we are an instrument, and always stay grounded on this path of bhakti, then we will get there. But nothing is without the mercy of Hari, Guru, and Vaishnavas. With these words, I would like to finish. Thank you for your attention. Hare Krishna. Vansha kalpatribhyo kripa sindhuvyo patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah.
Okay. We heard
I don't know, madam.
devotees speaking. So much appreciation for this retreat. This kind of not only about information, but also it helps us in transformation and gives us so much strength. Being together, serving Gurudev, worshipping Krishna. Just not Brahm Prabhu was saying, when Barbari was being asked, you know this story, na? Grandson of Bhim. That who was the best warrior in this battle? He said, Arjun has Bhim, but who is the best? They said, I only saw Krishna is killing everyone. Yes? So then Bhim and Arjun has no credit? Was it only Krishna? That's contradictory. Contradictory from the verse from Bhagavatam. Jayati jan nivaso devki janavado. Dictionary. Yaduvar sthir picture vedena susmita shi mukhena brajapur vanita nam vardhan kamadev. Meaning, loudly. No problem. Leave it. Loud.
All glories to Shri Krishna, who has taken birth from the womb of Devaki, here referring to Mother Yashoda, because Devaki is only name for her. Yadu Bhara Parishad Sar Dhulvik Asen Adharmam. He established Dharam with the help
Bhim and Arjun. Specifically. He established Dharma with his two arms. Bhim and Arjun. Specifically. Jayati Janivaso Devki Janavado. Krishna is the one. Arey Baba, why not giving garland before? What I was saying? Krishna have taken birth in Gokul. from the womb of Mother Yashoda. But he is the son of Devaki. This is only Vivad. Vivad means it's only there's only an argument. It's a false argument. He is not the son of Devaki. He is the son of Yashoda. Yaduvar क्या परिषद so abhi Syan Dharma. He established dharma with his two arms. You have translation? And those two arms means Bhim and Arjun. Although Krishna is doing everything, all potency is given by Krishna. Okay, go ahead. Give me. जयति जन निवासो देवकी जनवादो यदुवर परिसर स्वर अधोर्वी अस्यान धर्मम स्थिरचिर व्रजेन घेनाम सुस्मित शी मुखेन ब्रजपुर वनिता नाम वर्ध्यन कामदेवम. Residing in the hearts of all living beings, he is known as the son of Devaki. Devaki Janmavado. With his mighty arms in the form of member of Yadu dynasty such as Arjun and Bhim, with his two arms, Bhim and Arjun, he slays all demons and dispels irreligion. He destroys all adharma, irreligion, and established dharma with his two mighty arms. One is Bhim and other is Arjun. That's the important point. The rest I'm not reading for now. So, how Krishna established dharma? With his best yadus, best associates, Bhim and Arjun. Not only alone with them. Of course, he is the one who is guiding and investing all potency. But in this verse spoken by Shri Shukdev Goswami, the credit is given to Bhim and Arjun also. Although Shri Krishna, although Shri Guru, he serves, Shri Gurudev he serves, but he chooses someone and invests potency in his disciples, in his sevakas, to accomplish some preaching. So they also given credits. Of course, on the top is always Shri Guru. Of course, Shri Krishna is everything. But that's the nature of higher authorities. They always give credits to the sevakas. So, Jayati Jannivaso Devki Janavado. Krishna, son of Yashoda Maya, in Gokul, never leaves Vrindavan. But when he killed Kamsa, a big problem appeared after that. The problem was Devaki Vasudev got released from prison house. Now Nand Maharaj is in dilemma what to do. I cannot tell Balram, let's go back to Gokul. After so many years of imprisonment, now Vasudev Maharaj is starting a new life, a happy life with his own son Balaram. I cannot tell Balram, Baldev, let's go to Gokul. So Baldev is going to stay back with Vasudev Maharaj. Understand? And if I tell Krishna, let's go, Krishna is not going to go without Baldev. That means I have two options. One is either I take Krishna and Balram with me. Then Vasudev Maharaj will think, one Kamsa has died, another Kamsa stopping my sons coming to me. Means Nanda Maharaj. He is acting like Kamsa. This is the dilemma of Nanda Maharaj. what shall I do? So lightly he said to Krishna, he said, Krishna, let's go to Gokul. Kamsa is dead, let's go to Gokul. Krishna said, Baba, I can't go without Balaram. Now Nanda Maharaj is thinking, what shall I do? Because he fully believes Krishna is my son and Baldev is Vasudeva Maharaj's son. How can I separate now? Before it was different. How I separate now Balaram with his father Vasudeva Maharaj? No, big problem. Krishna told, Baba, I won't go without Baldev. So if you want to take me Gokul, you have to take Baldev with me. Helpless, what to do? And when he greet Vasudeva Maharaj have this belief that Krishna is also my son, because I am the one who put Krishna next to Yashoda Maiya. So Krishna is also my son and Balram is also my son. But Nanda Maharaj is thinking what? Krishna is my son and Baldev is Vasudeva Maharaj's son. Big problem arises. So Nanda Maharaj came to Vasudeva Maharaj, greeted him. They hug each other. And Vasudeva Maharaj finally said, Oh Nanda Maharaj, thank you so much. Finally, after a long time, I got this opportunity to greet my sons, to meet my sons. In other words, he want to say, now my sons going to stay with me. And how Nanda Maharaj will going to go back without Krishna? And what will happen to Yashoda Maiya if she hears that, if she complains to Nanda Maharaj, you are the one who took Krishna Balram away from me. Where is my Krishna Balram? Where is my Krishna? How I am going to answer Yashoda now? Understand the problem? Nanda Maharaj is in big problem. He is the one who used to solve all the problems in Braj, being the head of Braj, the king of Braj. But now he himself is in a problem. So, many commentaries on that. But finally, with very heavy heart, Nanda Maharaj has to leave alone back to Gokul. Yashoda Maiya complained, where is my Krishna? You took Krishna with you. Where is my Krishna now? And Nanda Maharaj said, oh, because, Balaram, Krishna cannot live without Baldev, thou. So Balaram is with his father Vasudeva and Krishna wants to play for some days and he is going to come back. I want my Krishna back. I want my Krishna back. And Vasudeva Maharaj was very clever, intelligent from the beginning. When he inspired Gargacharya to please go and give name ceremony of my sons, this was his words. O Shri Gargacharya ji, you are pure devotee. Please go to Gokul and perform Namkaran, name ceremony of my sons. This is what he said, my sons. Because Krishna is my son and Balram is also my son. Understand? Because I am the one who kept Krishna on my basket. But only name ceremony. Don't perform thread ceremony there. That was a request of or instructions of Vasudeva Maharaj to Gargacharya ji. Why no thread ceremony? If Krishna get thread ceremony done in Gokul, then he very easy for him to get married in Gokul. And if he get married in Gokul, he get established there, I won't get my Krishna back. So specifically he told, only perform name ceremonies of my sons, but don't do thread ceremony. We will do some other time. He is so much possessive. Because he believes Krishna is my son. And now when Kamsa was killed, Nanda Maharaj came empty handed without Krishna. And now Vasudeva Maharaj again thinking, what if Krishna and Balaram remember how they used to play with their friends in Gokul? So better I send them far away from Gokul and Mathura for some weeks, for some days, for months. So if they, because they are small children, if they go far away, they will forget whatever happened in the past. Hana? It's all plan. Plan, the center of that plan is to get Krishna. So Vasudeva Maharaj sent Krishna Balram to Ujjain, which is far from Mathura, in the ashram of Sandipani Muni. Boys, go and learn from Guru Sandipani Muni. Krishna Balram came to the house of ashram of Sandipani Muni, and almost 2 months, 64 days, 2.5 months, they stayed in Ujjain, in the ashram of Sandipani Muni, and learned 64 arts in 64 days. This is a learning process, but also traveling, then, greeting their guru and all that. So let's say 3 months away from Mathura. Learning 64 arts in 64 days. And Sandipani Muni was totally amazed. Who are these boys? It takes one lifetime to learn one art. Not simple. These boys are so miraculous. And they're so amazing. In one day they're learning one complete art. 64 days, 64 arts. I fully believe they're not ordinary boys, they're God. Why Sandipani Muni was not recognized Krishna Balram as Bhagavan before? Because he was Shaivite. Krishna chose Shaivite. If Sandipani Muni would have been Vaishnav easily find out, detect, he is our Prabhu. And then all this pastime would have not happened. There Krishna Balram met Sudama. A friendship developed with Sudama there. Brahmin Sudama. So, Sandipani Muni got convinced Krishna Balram is Bhagavan. They are not ordinary boys, because ordinary boys cannot learn 64 arts in 64 days. So what to do? They are waiting. He is waiting for Krishna Balram. He knew Krishna Balram going to come to give some donation, because at the end of every learning session, one is supposed to give donation as a custom, as a ritual. Guru Dakshina. As Srila Gurudev, our Srila Gurudev used to say, I am giving you so much. I didn't ask anything in return, because my life is only to give. But there is an obligation on all of you. You all have to give me Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina means what? Gurudev, some euros, some pounds, some flowers, garland, cloths, Guru Dakshina. He said, this is very small, insignificant Guru Dakshina. Even if you give me 1-2 million, this is nothing as compared to what I am giving to you. You can't even count that. You can't even value that, what I am giving to you. I am giving you Krishna. I am giving you that inspiration. With that sadhan, you can go to Krishna. How can you value that with something, with money or other ingredients? Nothing. So, everyone has to give you Guru Dakshina, Gurudev said. And what is that Guru Dakshina? Whatever I am giving you, accept that, adopt that, and spread that. Guru Dakshina. So Guru Dakshina starts from the day when we receive mantras. It starts from that day. It's not completed on that day. It begins And every day, we try, with our limitations, our capacities, we try to do Guru Dakshina. Small amounts. But ultimate Guru Dakshina happens when one gets what? Vastu Siddhi. When one gets Vastu Siddhi. With eternal form, serving the divine couple. That's the completion of Diksha, and that's the completion of Guru Dakshina. And then Guru dance and glorify disciples. Evidence? Naradji. When Dhruv Maharaj, he got darshan of Lord at Madhuban, in 6 months, what kind of disciple? Narad is so proud of his disciple. See, Narad on his Veena, he came singing, dancing to his father, Utanpad. Oh, how glorious is my disciple. I am so proud of my disciple. Why? He received mantra from me and he got the darshan of the Lord. That's the completion of Guru Dakshina. So Guru Dakshina is incomplete. It's only going to get complete when we serve divine couple physically. With Vastu Siddhi. And therefore, Sandipuni Muni already understood they are not ordinary boys. Krishna Balram came there. And he said, Gurudev, you taught us so much. You gave us so much affection. What can we give you in Guru Dakshina? How can we serve you? That's the process. When Krishna gave mantras to Brahma, then Brahma folded hand, asked from Krishna, you are my Guru now. How can I serve you? Then Krishna said, creation. So it's not that disciple says, Gurudev, I want to serve you like this. That's your interest. You should ask your Gurudev. He knows, he can scan you in what way you can serve him. So, Krishna Balram came to Gurudev. Our learning is over, Gurudev. We have to leave back to Mathura. But we want to give you some Guru Dakshina. Whatever you want, we can give you. Whatever. Sandipuni Muni said, no, Krishna Balram, I don't want any Guru Dakshina from you. I release you from this obligation of giving Guru Dakshina. If Guru says this, then it's solved. But otherwise, we are always obliged. We have to give Guru Dakshina. And giving the Guru Dakshina means, Srila Gurudev used to say, give your life in your hands. Put your life in your hands and give that life to your Guru. We can't even give ourselves, what to speak of giving life. We can't even give our possessions, what to speak of our life. We are not even able to give the ego or the bad habits, what to speak of giving life. Srila Gurudev said, my Gurudev served his Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada, taking his life in his hands. And Gurudev said, similarly, I also served my Gurudev with my life and soul throughout my life, without caring anything for self-interest. I got criticism from so many people. I didn't care for that. I got appreciation. I didn't care for that. It was so difficult for me to accept the title Jagat Guru, Yugacharya. Because when they were giving this title to me, I was thinking, my Guru Maharaj never received the title Yugacharya. Prabhupada never received. Bhaktivinoda Thakur never received. Rupa Goswami never received. Who am I to receive this title? Yuga Acharya, the Acharya of the Yuga. But Srila Gurudev said, then a thought came into mind. I must accept this. Because this is not my glories. This is going to be the glories of my entire Guru Parampara. If I receive this title, they will be glorified. They will be known by everyone in the entire world. They'll be known by everyone in Brajmandal. And when they'll be known by everyone means their teachings and their philosophy, the Gaudiya Siddhanta, will be known by everyone. It's a very subtle dealings. It's not that easy. Okay, Yogacharya. Gurudev was saying, I was in dilemma, what to do? But then he accepted. So accepting criticism also, accepting appreciation also. Just like I heard someone saying, a devotee asking, why am I getting criticism, whereas when I'm not doing anything wrong? If I've not done anything wrong, why have to hear so much criticism? I feel pain when I get criticism. The answer given to him, similarly, when you are not qualified, you also get appreciation. Then you don't object. Then you don't object why I'm getting appreciation even though I'm not qualified for that particular appreciation. But then I accept easily because I embrace that easily because it is appreciation. So when you're not qualified, you're getting appreciation. Similarly, when you're getting criticism, even you're not qualified but still you're getting this. So being equal in the both circumstances, this needs a very big heart and very strong heart. So much tolerance, critics and appreciation from both sides is going to come. Many people are going to like you, many people will not like you. You cannot please all the people all the time. Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj used to say. There will be many who will like you, there will be many who will not like you. And God bless those who will not like you. God give them long life to see success. God give them long life to see my success. That's the slogan. So, it needs so much tolerance. And it only happens when you go around and start moving and preaching or speaking. If you're just by yourself, Bhajnanandi, then it's different. Moment you are in public, everything has been noticed. Appreciation and depreciation. Both comes. Appreciation and depreciation. Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj told one time, he said, don't care, just march, move forward. It's going to happen. And it happened with everyone. You don't have to worry for that. Just march forward. There's no time. There's no time to waste with appreciation or depreciation. Just do your service to your Guru Vargas. Sincerely, honestly. That's all. Your heart should have the good intent, the pure intent that I'm not doing for my adoration, for my prestige. I'm helping and contributing something very minute, insignificant, 1 cent, contributing in the mission of my Gurudev and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. 1 cent only, insignificant. Any little contribution. I'm happy with that. So, Guru Dakshina. Sandipuni Muni said, Krishna Balram, I release you from this obligation. You don't have to give me any Guru Dakshina. Don't worry. Then Krishna Balram came to Guru Mata, the wife of Sandipuni Muni. And Sandipuni Muni already informed her, listen careful, this boy is going to come and ask some donation. Don't get cheated by asking any small insignificant thing. Because these 2 boys are not ordinary, they are God. And only ask what the God can give. Bhagwan can give. So then Krishna Balram came to Guru Mata. Say, Mother, you give so much love and affection. Our learning is over, we're going to go. But we want to give you something. Tell me, whatever you want, we want to serve you and can give you in Guru Dakshina. Then Mother, Guru Mata said, Krishna Balram, I lost my son, he died. He was playing on the bank of ocean, and the ocean has eaten my son. He died. Can you bring my dead son back to life? Who can do this? Any ordinary person? That's not ordinary asking. It's a big thing. And Krishna Balaram said, why not? Very boldly. He is not like Ram. Ram is Maryada Purushottam. Krishna is Leela Purushottam. Of course, I'm going to bring your dead son back to life. Krishna Balaram went to the ocean and raised finger. Hey ocean, where is my Gurudev's son? Ocean trembling and wondering. Lord Ram came with so much humble mood, performing austerities. Can you give me path? I want to cross you. Who is he? His Lord, his Krishna, Anadiradir Govind. And ocean came trembling. The deity of ocean, Varun Devta, he said, Prabhu, I don't know where is your son, but there is one demon in my waters. His name is Panchajanne. Maybe he has eaten your son. Please come in my waters, most welcome. Kill this demon and get your dead son back. Krishna Balaram, in the waters, fought with Panchajanne, killed that demon and took his bone. And that is the conch of Krishna. Ooh. When Krishna blows this conch, all the demons, they start shaking. All the wives of demons, they get miscarriage. They get fearful from hearing this blowing of conch. And devotees, they dance in joy. That's the conch, the sound of the conch of Krishna. Just like if we do Sankirtan, what devotees do? They can't sit. They get restless to start dancing, especially Maya. Dance. And those who have no interest, outside people, it's too noisy. They are unpolite, rude people. So much noise. What is they chanting? Hiya, hiya, hiya. Instead of Haribol, Haribol, hiya, hiya, hiya. What is this? I think they're having some gas problem. I think they have some insomnia problem. They can't sleep and therefore they shout. They don't like this. They consider this as disturbance. They consider disturbance. And for the devotees, it's joy. Just like Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra is there to kill demons, right? But that's in Dwarika. But in Vrindavan, Krishna is having Sudarshan. Sudarshan means beautiful seeing of Krishna. Sudarshan, not just the chakra. The beauty of Krishna, unparalleled, adorable beauty of Krishna. Sudarshan. Similarly, when Krishna blows this conch, Panchajanne, the demons, they tremble. And devotees, they feel joy. Krishna used to blow this at the battle of Mahabharata. And just by hearing the conch of Krishna, Bhishma and all, they feel joy. Oh, this is the conch of Krishna. So, he took this conch. Then Krishna told Balaram Prabhu, Baldev Prabhu, why we have to search here and there? Let's go to Yampuri, Yamaraj. So Krishna Balaram came to Yampuri. Which Puri? Hey, no Jagannath Puri. Yampuri. The abode of Yamaraj, the king of death. Yampuri. And Yamaraj is trembling to see. Also very happy and joy to see my Lord here. But thinking, oh, this Swarup, this form of Krishna, this particular form of Krishna, the Swarup of Krishna, he never spared anyone. He chastised, he corrected everyone. He corrected Indra, Brahma, Varun. What I have done? What is my wrong? So he was little nervous there. And Krishna Balaram came and Yamaraj paid obeisances because he's a pure devotee. 12 Mahajans. Swambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapilo, Manu, Prahlad, Janako, Bhishma, Bali, Vyasaki, Vayam. Yamraj himself is describing, we are 12 Mahajans, Mahabhagavats. And very proud he is saying, Vayam, I am also one of them. Seeing Krishna Balaram there, paid obeisances, he said, Prabhu, how can I serve you? Krishna said, Yamraj, where is my Gurudev's son? I am here to take him back. Yamraj is wondering, that's not the system. Anyone who dies cannot come back to life. That's not the nature, that's not the system. But who can stop you? You are independent, Swarat, you are independent Lord. There is no regulation applies to you. Whatever you say is regulation. What is Bhagavad Dharma? Ye ve Bhagavad Prokta upahi atmalabde agya pumsa vidusham vidhi bhagavatam hita. The words which emanated from the lotus lips of the Lord is Bhagavad. If he say lie, that is truth. He tell lies? Yes or no? He tell lies? Krishna? Yes? Any example? With Ashwathama? No, in Braj. Also that. But particularly what I want to discuss is when Krishna ate soil, mud, at Gokul, Brahmand Ghat, and Yashoda Maya asked Krishna, Krishna, yes Maya, eating soil, no Maya. Open your mouth. Naham bhakshitam amba, sarve mithya vishnasina. Learn this. Learn this. Naham bhakshitam amba. Because this shloka, this shloka gives, we can apply this in so many places to establish that Krishna is always all truth. Naham bhakshitam amba, sarve mithya vishnasina. All my friends are liars, they are lying, but I not eaten mud. Naham, no. Clear lies. Krishna, who is the Satyam Param Dhimahi, always speaking truth. How he can tell lies? He is not telling lies. It's just how you understand. If you take a shoe, I don't know about here in Holland, in India, if you take a shoe with number 6, so if you see shoe, it says 6, if you see other way, it's look 9. Is how you perceive. Someone can say, no, this is number 9. No, this is 6. Krishna say, I'm not telling lies. Naham bhakshitamamba. You understanding this as lies. I'm saying, Maya, what to speak of mud? I've eaten the entire universes. It's all in my stomach. Naham. In Sanskrit, if we chant Naham, means I've not eaten mud. But if we divide Naham, means what to speak of mud? I've eaten everything. Everything is there in my stomach. The whole universe is there. So I'm not telling lies. You understanding, it's your perception that I'm lying. I'm not telling lies. So, no rules applies, no regulation applies to Krishna. Whatever he say is dharma. Why? Because he is the one who established dharma. And why? Because he is Supreme Lord. And also why? Because he can't go against dharma. He is dharma personified. If he tell lies, it's also dharma. Time, place, circumstance. Manjudiri said, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, seeing that Dronacharya, the guru of Arjun and Pandavas, difficult to be killed. So only there is one way to defeat him, to make him weak. And how is going to get weak? if he hears his son died, Ashwathama. Krishna is very clever. He came to Yudhishthir Maharaj. Yudhishthir, can you announce this? Ashwathama died? No, I can't. Krishna said, I'm telling you, announce this. And Yudhishthir Maharaj, his Dharmaraj, his Yamaraj. Who is Yudhishthir Maharaj? He's Yamaraj. He never tell lies, no matter what happens. I can't tell lies. Krishna said, I'm telling you, announce this. Ashwathama died. He said, no, I can't do this. And because Krishna's younger brother, he can't argue much. He always respects Yudhishthir Maharaj. But then Krishna chose Bhim. He said, Bhim, brother Bhim, take this club and hit on that elephant. Bhim said, what? Why hitting elephant? What is this story about? You do what I'm saying. The name of this elephant is Ashwathama. You take this club and hit on that elephant, and then you announce loudly, Ashwathama died. Nar nahi kunjar. Loudly announce Ashwathama died, but slowly say, not human, but elephant. And Bhim smiled. He took this club and threw it on the elephant and said, Ashwathama died! Ashwathama died! Ashwathama died! Not boy, but elephant. Who can hear in this big noise there? And is there a mountain here as an echo? Echo. You are fool. You are fool. You are fool. Achha, anyway. Okay. So, Dronacharya became so weak. And then Arjun took this advantage and on the order of Krishna, he won over the battle on that day. So, what Krishna says is truth. Because dharma. Now, there are many angles, many perspectives. We don't have time. It's already 1 o'clock. So, finally, Krishna and Balaram, he told Yamaraj, so also corrected Yamaraj politely, not very harsh. And Yamaraj brought the dead son back to Krishna Balaram, and Krishna Balaram saying, we are taking him. Yamaraj cannot say anything. Whatever your choice, who am I to say anything? Because whatever you say is dharma. And you cannot go against dharma. Fully believe. Cannot go against dharma. Satyam pratishtatam Krishna, satyamat pratishtatam. Mahabharata. Wherever truth is, Krishna is present. Wherever Krishna is, all truth is there. He brought dead son back to life and gave to Guru Mata. Guru Mata, this is what you wanted? Here your son. And Guru Mata embraced her son. Already lost her son. She embraced and so much affection. And said, Krishna Balaram, this is the best present you gave to me. You brought my dead son back to life. This is how Krishna also, Krishna, he kind of polite, corrected Yamaraj, who never tell lies. But then how Yamaraj became Yudhishthir Maharaj? There is a story. There was a rishi called Mandup Rishi. Which rishi? So what happened? There was a theft happened in the palace. And the thief, he took everything and was running, and guards running behind him. So Mandup Rishi was in his cottage meditating in tapasya, absorption. The guards came and he said, "Oh, you are the thief." By mistake, they arrested him and brought to the king. And king said, "I'm going to punish him in front of all my subjects. And the punishment is, Suli pe chada denge." Suli, you know what? Huh? Impale. Yes, spear. In those days, this was the death punishment. A very sharp-edged spear. And the person who's given sentence to death has to make sit on that spear. And it goes crack, 2 pieces. Imagine. So Manduk Rishi was being kept on that sphere, but with his tapasya, he was not even touching the sphere, he was flying on the top. And king saw this. What? Am I doing a mistake? I think I did a mistake. And then he asked forgiveness. Please forgive me, please forgive me. I think we did mistake. You are not the one. Manduk Rishi became upset. He said, I'm not going to punish you or say anything to you. I will directly go to Yamraj and ask why I got so much defamed in the society. Why? He became so upset. King is instrumental. I don't want to argue with him. I'm going directly to Yamraj. He's the one who takes all decisions. The highest court. The Supreme Court. So Manduk Rishi went to Yamraj. Hey Yamraj, why I got this defame in the society? What was my wrong? And he said, well, everyone has to go through their own reactions of their sins and activities. When you were a small boy, you used to take thorns and pierce in the back of insects. And because of that, this is your consequence, this is the result. But Manduk Rishi said, Yamraj, how can you forget this? Anyone who's below 5 years is not subject to go through the consequence of the activities because innocence. You did wrong. Don't you know this? So I'm cursing you. May you become king and may you become a Shudra. This. Why this curse? Because only the king who has so much opulence around him cannot worship Krishna. He's too busy in enjoyment. He has no scarcity. He's so busy. He has all comforts and luxuries. He can't worship Krishna. That's the curse. And Shudra, he's too busy working day and night, hand to mouth, to earn his livelihood. He cannot worship Krishna. He can't worship Lord. So that's the curse. So Yamraj, accepting this curse, he became Yudhishthir Maharaj and Vidura. But Kaunteya pratijani name bhakt parnashati. My devotee never perish, my devotion never perish. And Yamraj is one of the pure devotees, Mahabhagvat. Even he got this curse and he became Yudhishthir and Vidura. His bhakti was not affected at all. Krishna is so loving to Yudhishthir Maharaj and Krishna is so loving to Vidura. We all know this. No need to go to details. When Duryodhan, he came so happy to his uncle Shakuni. Oh Mama Shakuni, celebrate the victory, celebrate the victory. We already won the battle. Shakuni said, the battle has not even started yet. He said, but I already won. How come? Because I got the army of Krishna. 18 million Sena, soldiers, equipped with all weapons. So, what is the doubt about victory now? And I left Krishna alone. Shakuni said, you foolish, you stupid, you're really a stupid rascal. why you left Krishna? Why you chose army? He said, what I have to do with Krishna? He already took a promise. He's not going to hold any weapon. What I have to do with him? Shakuni said, you don't know about him. You don't know. When he smiles, when he raises eyebrows, who knows what he's planning and what he's thinking? Wherever Krishna is, victory is always there. Shakuni knows this. You fool. You're really a fool. And then Vidura, he told Dhritarashtra, your son, why you're blind, but why you blindly follow your son? You see what the blunder mistake he did today? And Duryodhana heard this. Hey, Dasi Putra, the son of maid servant, how dare you can speak to Kshatriyas like this? You know I'm Kshatriya and you are Shudra. Get away from here. And Vidura got so much insulted. And Dhritarashtra didn't objected and didn't reacted anything. Vidura thought, Hastinapur is not my place to stay now. And they are not going to hear me. My policies, Vidur Niti, is so glorious and sublime. They are not hearing me. What is my point to stay here? I should go to pilgrimage. So Vidura, he kept his bow and arrow at the threshold of Hastinapur and went to pilgrimage. Krishna heard this news from his spies. And Krishna came to Yudhishthira Maharaj and said, Pandavas, celebrate your victory. Yudhishthira Maharaj said, the war has not even started yet. He said, you already won the battle. Why? Because Vidura, he rejected, he left Duryodhana's side. Yudhishthir, I'm telling you honestly, touching my heart, there was only one personality in the whole group there for which I was scared of, and that was Vidura. I was thinking a lot, how will I make you victorious if Vidura is there? How will I tell Arjun to kill Vidura? I can't. That was only my big worry. And now Vidura left. So there is no more worry. Already you got victory. Krishna loves Vidura so much. And Vidur Niti. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Vidur Maitre Samvad. So this shows even devotees get cursed. They can go through some bodily discomfort or whatever, mental agony or whatever, but their bhakti never finish. Their bhakti never destroy. So Yamaraj came as Yudhishthira Maharaj and Vidura, but both their bhakti was always glorious. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this retreat, for hosting this retreat, and helping in this retreat. It's not mine, it's not yours, it's not them. It's Srila Gurudev retreat. Center of this retreat. To serve him, to hear his instructions, to follow him. And if we are not able to follow completely, we're getting inspired by hearing his words, his siddhanta and all that, so that we can progress in our bhakti. Every retreat, year after year, we all learning so much, right? Imagine the first time was only 35-40 people. Yes, Brahmananda? 30 people. We started with 30. And nobody knew anything. Very new, fresh. And they learned so, everyone, many of you were there in the first retreat, learned so much. Then the next time, more. Next time, more. Now everyone is expert. Everyone is professional. They know. Just indication, they understand. Oh, Now deities are at everyone home,
Yes.
progressing so much. There's a success. You know? There's a success.
We are so. Actually, we cannot thank you in words.
Why don't you think? Just keep on hosting this retreat, that's thanks.
Yes, we cannot thank you in words. In how we see how much energy you give to all of us, and we are forever indebted to that because we are growing small step by step by step. Even though we all feel incapable, even I'm feeling incapable. Let me talk for myself. And I'm so happy that you are here to guide us because we feel that we have shelter, and that. Thank you so much, Maharaj. So for the closing, we all packed for everyone bags. Please don't go without telling me, and then I'll hand it over. Everyone has bottles, so I didn't put water bottles, otherwise there's so much waste. So please fill your water bottles, but we also have nice syrups and everything. Just tell us, 2 Prabhujis will stand there, and then we can fill your water bottles with nice drinks. If there has been any mistake made by us, anything which went wrong, our sincere apologies for that. If anything went good, it's all by the mercy of Maharaj and Srila Gurudev and our Guru Parampara. Furthermore, we want to thank all devotees who helped, who did so much seva with all their energy, from the cleaning to the kitchen to even, picking up, throwing away the garbage, all seva, because this retreat is not only organized by Gaudiya Netherlands, it's all of us, we all are Gaudiya Netherlands. So thank you all, big hand of applause for everyone. Do you want to say something?
It will take half hour.
2 minutes.
Also short. Also on behalf of my experience, I want to thank everyone. I'm seeing everyone's mood. I truly enjoyed this retreat. Because of one reason, I saw everyone's face was very happy. Everyone was engaged, no problems internally. Maybe sometimes you get complaints from the management, this has happened, that has happened. But this time, no any complaints came. Everyone was peaceful, everyone was engaged, and it's very joyful to see this happening also. So I'm thanking you all also for your engagement. Maharaj has given so much attention to us, and when he was in India, I heard one lecture of my Gurudev praising Maharaj, and I felt that also very, because when I saw Maharaj first time, it was in Germany. We went to pick him up from the train station. I don't know if he remembers this. And he decided to come to Holland many years before I started seminar. So we saw Maharaj in India, but we were not so. My mother, my sister was there and everything. But Maharaj was always in the background doing seva. He was not so talkative like now. And everyone was also afraid of Madhupriya and Maharaj. They were always very grave, like Mahaprabhu. No smile was there. Always fixed and focused. So nobody felt like, oh, I want to go and talk with him. But then Gurudev. Yes, But Gurudev gave Maharaj so much mercy because of his seva, because of his dedication, and because of his mood that he wants to be always in the background. No, his name was not in his books. What was he working on the project? So Gurudev gave him special mercy. He gave him sannyas, put him in the background on the seat, forced him to speak. And when he started speaking, Srimad Bhagavata Katha, Bhagavad Sapta, everyone was amazed. All the other sannyasis, all the other brahmacharis were amazed what was coming out of Maharaj. So much Siddhanta. And now, when he was in India, my Gurudev also confirm that when Siddhanta Maharaj is speaking, his name, Gurudev gave him Siddhanta, is not casual. It's with attention, because he's expert. I know he's expert in Siddhanta. When I'm studying Siddhanta for many years, but when I hear Maharaj, his way of speaking, and when he makes a connection from here to another sloka with the background philosophy behind it, it is not easy. I can tell you. I'm speaking for now, preaching for many years, but the level of Maharaj is very high, and even other sanyasis is confirming that when he wants to glorify some subject, it's always very pleasing to the ears of the Vaishnavas. So we are very blessed by such a sadhu, such a Vaishnava who is giving us attention from his perspective. That is say, Siddhanta Baliye Chitte Nakare Anas Ya Hita Krishna Nage Sudhita Manas. They say that Nakare Anas, this Siddhanta he's not presenting to show himself what he knows. He's giving inspiration to go in the Siddhanta. Don't be lazy to go in Siddhanta. We are in the school of this Bhakti Yoga. What is the school without homework? Only precipitation is not enough. If we are truly taking ourselves as devotees seriously to achieve the goal, what is the highest goal? So we have to go in this Siddhanta. That's why Siddhanti, Maharaj is here. Understand? So, what to speak? They say, Tate Krishna bhaje kare guru seva. Maya jhale jhute paye Krishna charan. It is the process. We have to do bhajan and we have to do guru seva. Then this Maya jhale jhute. Then this Maya will leave us alone. And we will get Krishna charan. Okay, so the next project is Krishna Janmashtami. I already mentioned, it will be one of the nicest Krishna Janmashtami. We always give some standards. Now the standards is becoming more high. So I hope with this mood, but we all here, we will get all the support from everyone here. So many people will come and see what is our Gaudiya Vaishnavism philosophy and our mood with our connection to our Guru Parampara. So we will give now many informations what we have to do for preparation and on the day itself. So I hope to have your support for that. And Maharaj will come. There's truly Maharaj there to sit there, and everyone will get a good impression. And it is our team. Hare Krishna.
This Prabhu, devotee here, he lost his mother. She left body yesterday. Day before yesterday. Where? Which country? Ukraine. How old she was? 61, huh? Oh, not that old. So he was in tears, he was crying. So I consoled him. Vijay also gave hug to him. So since yesterday is requesting, we should do some prayers for his mother. But the whole scene is like dancing and singing is so much happening. Everyone was in that. So just for praying to Gurudev and Krishna for his mother to achieve very high birth, next life, born in India, in Vrindavan, from the Vaishnava family. We all here pray to Gurudev and Krishna. So just 3 times we will chant Maha Mantra for her. Okay? Follow Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. So although it's painful, but we have to understand reading Bhagavad Gita. So what my advice to you is, for her spiritual benefit, you read Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. For her spiritual benefit. You read Bhagavad Gita when you go back home. Yeah. And prepare some nice bhoga for Thakurji. And after offering to the deities, then offer that prasadam to her picture. Prasadam, offer to her. And there is no doubt, she has son like you, you are devotee. If you pray to Krishna, she definitely going to get good birth next life. This is the bitter truth. We all also going to leave which day? Any day. There is no guarantee. Okay, so that's why it gives us a strong inspiration. We have to worship Krishna without a failure in one day. Some devotees say, "Oh, I forgot to chant 3 days." Why can't you forget to eat? As we're eating, we're breathing, we're drinking water. Hari Nam and worship Krishna. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna. This should be our what? Living. We can't live without this. So make a habit like this. Because any day can be our last day. Who knows? If I'm not able to reach back home today, who knows this? There's no guarantee. For 1 minute, there's no guarantee at all. Therefore, take Krishna consciousness, takes bhakti very seriously along with all other duties. That's only just duties, formalities. But bhakti is only our life and soul. Take this as a takeaway along with prasadam. Okay, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Parampara ki jai, Saparikar Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki jai, Saparikar Radha Madhav Ju ki jai, O Mangal Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Sarvig Vinashankari Lakshmi Narsingh Bhagwan ki jai, Bhaktaraj Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Etai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari. Danke Babu. Prasad for